Hi guys, this is Tony from Link Daddy. You also know me as Tony from the Video Marketing Group. Link Daddy is actually my new brand. But in this video, I actually wanted to demonstrate a couple of things. One is like what I actually use and why my gigs are actually quite powerful. So it's all in the content. On my larger gigs and larger orders, I'm actually using what I call structured content. I'm using a software called Menterprise. This is an enterprise level software. It's actually developed by a guy that's actually contracted by the Australian military. As you can see, the user face is very user-friendly. I'm an extreme user, which means I have 4 engines and I have an 8 million word limit for 1 month. And it also gives me access to special features and directs access to the developer and, feature requests, that type of thing. So I've just been running some campaigns. I've, basically done air fresheners. I just did all of the wipes. Now I want to do like tire shine. Okay, so I want to come in here. I'm going to clear the content pages and I'm going to put in here best tire shine products, I think would be good. Tire shine spray. Best tire shine products or tire spray. Question mark. Okay, and because I only need to do 2 campaigns, I'm not going to go for 30, so I'm just going to actually go down to 10. I've chosen google.com United States and readable content. So I'll just work on generating this content. And basically, I've gone to the website. I've grabbed all of the images actually related to tire shine. So they're sitting here. And then if I go to the channel, there's a video here related to tire shine. But I actually don't want to add it just yet because I want you to see what the content actually looks like when Menterprise brings it back. What Menterprise is currently doing is it's actually going to Google to the first 10 pages in the SERPs, and it's actually grabbing content off different websites, that type of thing, and it's removing all of the crap basically. And then what I will get back is a number of content pages, showing me, different sentences and paragraphs. And then what I can do is I can then actually start manipulating that content by adding in, keywords into the headers, by adding images, by adding videos. Now, when I was doing the campaign for the wipes, you can see here in the headers, I had like, bug remover wipes, tar removal wipes, and I can actually send that to the images. And I've also said, well, give me headers with a frequency of 3 to 5 per article. So that's random headers and of course, random titles, okay? Then I had my images in here. And what I had instructed the software to do was to actually send the alt text to each of the images that I'd collected. And so I instructed Menterprise, include 3 to 4 images in each post. So sometimes there'd be 3, sometimes there'd be 4, okay? Then I found some videos actually on the YouTube channel. And so I was telling Menterprise to randomly, place a video, like grab a random video and then randomly place it in the content. If I wanted to, I could also come in here once I have the content and I notice that there's like a competitor phrase or a company name or something like that. And if that was important to the client, I could actually use this replacer and replace the competitor's name with the client's name, for example. So that way I can actually tweak up the content. That may be sometimes necessary for legal reasons, okay? If it's local, if I'm doing like a local job, I can come in here and I can actually add in a Google map, okay? And then what I can do is I can say, you know, every time I have content, include the map at least a total of 1 time. Then I can add another section, and in here I can have the company name, the address, the phone number, and again I can say, you know, add that a total of 1 time. I could add another section in here, like let's say there's a My Map, or let's say there's a Google site, or there's something else that can actually be iframed. I can put that in here as well, and I could say include that a total of 1 time. So in the content, I could then have a total of, you know, 3, you know, basically 3, like a map, a My Map, a Google site, as well as images, as well as videos. So that makes the content completely unique. And of course, what Menterprise does is it actually spins the placement of the titles, the images, the videos, the different things that I've embedded, so that when it actually posts to my blogs, no post is exactly the same as the other, okay? That makes it very unique. Now, this is taking a long time. Normally it doesn't take this long, and it could be because of the way I've put in the seed keywords. So we'll just give it a little bit more time. So it can depend on the niche. Like when I was running the wipes one, within less than 5 minutes, it brought me back 43 pages of content, okay? But now I've only clicked on 10 results in the SERPs, and because of the way I've asked this question, because I've found when you do ask a question, typically you get a lot more content, okay? But this is taking a little bit longer than normal. So we'll just give it a little bit longer. And while I'm waiting, I'll talk about the redirect code. This is, I think it's only available for Menterprise Extreme users. And basically what it is you have a redirect. And in here, I can put a editable redirect link. Okay, now I have my content, but I just won't go to it just yet because I'm talking about this redirect link. But as you can see, I've got 18 pages of content. So basically what I can do is I can create this amazing content. I can use competitors' images, competitors' videos. I can really use authority content or things of authority and put it into my content. But, and I'm going to use that to help get the content indexed and ranked, okay? But because it's a redirect and not a popover, not an iframe popover, it's actually a redirect. So when someone actually finds that blog and they click on it, they'll automatically be redirected to the landing page or to the video or to the website that I want them to go to. Now, let's say I was split testing 2 different landing pages and one wasn't performing. Well, because I'm using like an editable redirect like ClickMagick, okay, I could then go into ClickMagick and actually change out that landing page to the one that's really converting, and that would automatically be updated across all the blogs. Now, let's say I'm targeting 50 keywords and each campaign generates, in the perfect world, 1,000 blog posts. That would be 50,000 blog posts across 50 different keywords, all with a redirect on all tiers. Okay, so in other words, even though I'm linking out to something to try and boost it in the search engine, also because I've got that redirect in there, that's actually in every single page on every single tier. Every one of those is going to redirect. So it doesn't matter whether the tier 1 gets indexed and ranked, or the tier 2 or the tier 3, or whether someone finds this on the different blog platforms. No matter when they find it on any of the tiers, as soon as they click on it, they're automatically redirected. And that's why we can use competitors' stuff, authority content in our blogs, because actually no one ever sees the content because they don't get a chance to, because they're instantly redirected. Very powerful concept. Very, very good for affiliate stuff and high ticket, products, webinars, courses, this type of thing. It's absolutely brilliant. Anyway, let's get on to the content. So as you can see here, I've got a total of 18 pages now. If I preview this content, okay, so now because I've already got all this stuff in here, it's already included. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear all of that, and I'm going to regenerate and now preview it. And so you can see I have these sentences and paragraphs, all the crap's been removed, and you can see it's very readable content, and it's all themed for like tire shine sprays. Okay, so this is amazing, right? So let me show you this one. So this isn't as good, but it's not bad. Look at this one. This is pretty cool. See, best tire shine. Okay. Let's have a look at this one. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay, so now I've got my content. I now want to manipulate this content. So I'll just move my window down here. And so I'm going to go over to here, and I'm going to go here, get those keywords, and these this is the first campaign. So I want these keywords to be into my titles. Okay, so I'm going to close that, and I also want to set up my campaign. So I'll put these keywords in here, and I'm just going to grab that first keyword so I can name my campaign. I want to run one campaign. I want to use this diagram, which is basically, it's 3 tiers. Okay, I want to choose my already existing blogs, and I want to use my auto accessory blogs. And I'm going to grab the link that I want to actually link out to. Okay. And now I want to add my own content. So I'll come here and I go to headers, and I'm going to copy that result. And now I'm going to paste in my titles. Okay. I've gotten these images. So I want to grab these images that are actually relevant to tire shine. And I'm going to come here, and I'll just get rid of this, go to images. Now I'm going to put in the images, and I'm going to say, include 2 to 3 images for each article. And what I'll do is I'll send these keywords as alt text to the images. So now if I open up images, you can see I've now got that alt text, and it's all spun. Okay. Now I've come to the YouTube channel, and I've found one video related to tire shine products. So I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to put that in, and I'm going to leave this on random, so it will randomly place that video. I'm not going to worry about replacing competitor keywords. I don't have a Google map because I'm not doing local, and I'm not redirecting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh this content. Okay, now I'm going to preview this content. You'll see now the video has been embedded, an image has been embedded, another image has been embedded, and I've got unique titles, #1, #2, and so there's only 3 titles in this particular article. If I want to regenerate again, maybe I want the video at the top, so I've got a title, a title, a title, still only 3 titles. If I regenerate again, Now I've got an image at the top and another image, and I've got, again, 3 titles. So maybe if I want 4 titles, I'll just come over here. See, I've got actually 3 to 5 times. So if I just keep regenerating, probably I'm going to get an article that's actually got 4 titles in it. Not yet. Okay. Not yet. Anyway, not to bother. 3 titles is still good. Now, if I don't really want the image at the top, so I want a title here. Okay, so there you go, there's 4 titles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, each time I've done this, I'm getting this context completely unique. It's being manipulated, and the video is being randomly placed, images are being randomly placed. So what I can do now is I can copy all of these, okay, and this is basically nested spin tacks, and I can copy all of the spin tacks, come here, and I can paste that straight in. And so what that means is every time it actually posts to my blogs, over 1,000 blogs for this campaign, every single page is going to be completely unique. Because look, if I go here, you can see here's the title, here's the title, here's a title, here's an image and a video. But if I click on this one, it's completely different. Now these images and titles are in different positions, same with the video. If I go to this one, again, it's completely unique, completely different. If I go to this one, again, it's completely different. So what that means is every time it posts to a blog, that page post is going to be completely unique, okay? And it's completely themed for these keywords. This is bloody brilliant, and it's exceptionally powerful. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll just double check this, make sure I've got everything correct. I'll copy this, and I'm going to go add, and I'm going to set up that campaign. Now, what I've got another campaign to do for this particular sub niche. So I'm going to come in here, and now I want to do the next link. So I'll add that. And I'll grab these keywords and I'll put them in here, and I'm going to name my campaign. Okay, I want to do it one time. I want to use this diagram, use my existing accounts, use auto accessories. I want to unselect this. Now I want to take these keywords, and I now want to modify this content. So I'm going to go to my headers, get rid of those, put these in. I want to send them to the images. I'll copy the result, go OK. I'm going to paste that in. You can see now my titles are actually themed for those keywords, okay? And you can also see that the images now have those keywords as alt text, okay? So now, because I've got 18 pages, I'm going to unselect this, and I'm going to go to the next 5 pages, and I'll regenerate the content. And let's preview that. Okay, so again, this is completely different content to the first 5 pages. And look, you know, everything's different. Everything's different. Everything's completely unique. Now, when I say completely unique, I don't mean that the words of the content are 100% copyscape unique, and that's not necessary. Why is that? Because it's already been proven that your content only needs to be 50% unique. But not only that, here's an important point. Menterprise is going and grabbing the most freshest content out of Google SERPs, out of the .com SERPs in the United States, and we're asking it to bring back readable content. So naturally, if you put these articles in a copyscape, it's not going to be 100% unique. And why is that a problem? Well, it's a problem because if you make it too unique, it's not even readable. That's why these spinners have to change out different words with synonyms, and so you get this content that's super unique and passes copyscape, but it actually doesn't make sense. It's not even readable content. So I use readable content. And probably if I put these articles in Copyscape, it's probably going to be 80 to 90% passed. But what is 100% unique is actually where the titles and the positions of things that have been placed into that content. That's 100% unique. So, you know, no other software actually does that. Doesn't place in your H1, H2, H3, H4, doesn't create random positions for your titles or your images or your videos. It doesn't do it like this. And, you know, I can just keep changing this all the time because I've got 18 pages of content that I can work with and get like basically millions of unique variations. So anyway, I'm going to select this and I will, I'm pretty sure I've got tire trim shine sponges, so I can download that and I'm going to copy that, paste it in here and set up this campaign. Boom. Okay, now a few days ago on the 31st, I set up one to do with this SmokeX vent. Okay, there was only actually one image for the product, but check this out. Okay, so this was created on the 31st of August. Here's the title, here's the image, here's a video, here's the same image again. Here's another article. I found some different pictures. So there was 2 pictures there, a video. I mean, this post has already had 71 visitors since the 31st of August, whereas this post on a completely different blog platforms had 10 visitors. And then this post, again, completely unique, different image, different, you know, another different image, has had 6 visitors. So this content actually is readable. It looks good. It's formatted good. On some of the blog platforms, that it can be a bit gappy. That's nothing to do with the syntax. It's just the way the blog platforms are. But yeah, this is amazing, and this is why my clients are getting really, really good results. Okay. So, of course, I use Money Robot mainly as a submitting tool, and like in auto accessories, you know, I've got 60,000 blogs just in auto accessories. Okay, so on my smaller campaigns, I don't necessarily use structured content. It depends on how many campaigns are being ordered. Like if someone's, you know, like let's say they're in roofing and they want to, you know, build links to different service pages and it's all to do with roofing, well, then I'll do this. And typically clients that are doing that are ordering, you know, 50 gigs at a time. And they're, you know, because I charge $25 a campaign. So when you order 50, you get them at $20, and then, you know, you might want me to, you know, power up all these citations, or maybe you've got 50 service pages, you know, or sorry, location pages, and you want me to power all of those up. And so when I power those up, I can be embedding images, all the videos on the YouTube channel, the GMB, the NAP. It's exceptionally powerful, and it's what I call structured content. Now, if you want to do all of this yourself and get a copy of Menterprise, I'm a master affiliate. Okay, I've had a lot to do with the creation of this product. I have direct access with the developers, and I'm constantly giving them feedback, and there's some really, really nice features coming. If you haven't got Money Robot, let me know. I can set you up with Money Robot and give you some expert tips on how to use it. I've been using this software for 4 years. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I've got a network of over 6 million blogs. Okay, there are other people out there that use Money Robot that say it doesn't work, and I suspect that's because they don't really know what they're doing. Okay, so a tool is only as good as you understand and use it. If you don't want to do all of this yourself, if you don't want to have to worry about proxies and captures and servers and, you know, building content, you know, building blogs, theming them, niching them, aging them, all of this kind of stuff, well, then you can come over to LinkDaddy on Legit, and you can order some of my gigs. my popular gigs like the Google Maps Booster, the 7-step video Power Punch. Maybe you want me to build links to the inner pages of your website and get you, do follow links. Maybe you want me to boost up all of your citations, which is a very powerful strategy. Or you can contact me directly on Facebook and order that way. Bulk orders I do deals on. Of course, if they're just single orders, then you pay the standard retail prices. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's been educational for you. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I think I've covered pretty much everything. And have a great weekend. And I'll see you in the next video.